Okay, another thing, right, is so that everyone is here. So, do anyone know that any open source where we can write the Unix, where we can create the Unix scripts like fully? So, Komal has found something, but that's not sufficing our need. If anyone knows, right, any open source where we can write the Unix scripts and create some small code there, right? So that will be really helpful. Shalab and Rajesh are working on that to find it. They found one, but that's not really helping. Yeah, so requesting anything right to ping me separately. Okay. The reason why we are looking for that, right? Since Komal, Shalab, and Rajesh they don't have system, so and we need to POC on some file merging and breaking that file. So that's what we're trying to do. But since we do not have system, we are trying to find out a open source, okay, where we can get ready with that. And once we have the system, we can pull that in our system. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Maudie.
Mm, okay, okay. Everybody is able to see my screen.
Yes.
Today we are going to do a walkthrough of an existing code. This code is already developed. Uh, we are just going to do a walkthrough of the code. Since we are using an MQ input node in this flow, that's why we called as a CDC board. So we are doing the walkthrough of a CDC board.
Okay.
This is the MQ input node which will be receiving the message, and key name. We have to provide the key name for this MQ input node, and this audit valid input. This audit valid input, audit valid output, and exception subflow. These are the subflow which are already developed, and we are using whenever we are doing a new development, we are using this subflow, and we have kept a separate session for this to understand how the code is working for audit valid input, audit valid output, and exception subflow. Okay, this is the code we are going to do a walkthrough. This will be the input we will be receiving in our queue. It will be a XML, and it will having a row set. Inside row set, it will be having multiple rows. It will be having a multiple rows. Inside one row set, it can have multiple rows, as you can see here. One row again here, means second row is getting ended here, like this. Okay, for this, we have declared a reference. Means we have created just alias name. The first alias name is still row set. Means still here, first alias name we have created, and second alias name is still row. Reference to row. Still row we have created another reference. And as per your mapping sheet will be provided by the data mapper, and as per that, you can declare a variable if needed in your flow, a local variable. As you can see, these are local variable characters, integers. So you can declare a variable according to your requirement. And here, from here, we have started a while loop. Means while loop we have taken, because you can see inside one row set we have multiple rows. Means we have to process each and every row in one XML. That's why we have kept while loop. Means it will process the first row. Again, it will check for if in while loop it will check for another if another row exists or not. If it exists, it will process the second row also. And again, it will check for third row if it exists or not. That's why we are using while loop here. And this is exception handling. And this code is common for all the flows. Means if you are developing a new flow, this is common for all. Only this fields might get changed. These fields, it might get changed according to your data mapping. As here you can see, we have declared an environment variable. What is local means? Local variable means it will be alive inside this main function. If the main function ends, this local variable it will get deleted. Means it don't have scope outside this main variable, main function. But environment variable, means we have declared it here. Environment variable, it will persist throughout the flow. Means this is the flow. The message reached here, means the message got published to Kafka. Till that time, this environment variable is in scope. Means you can see the value are getting populated and getting changed. That is the difference between environment variable and local variable. Local variable have a limited scope, but environment variable it is alive till the flow ends. Here you can see we have done mandatory field checking. Means if these fields are existing, is greater than 0, then only we are doing the mapping. And these mappings are done according to the data mapping sheet, which will be provided to you. And these are hard-coded values. These will be given in the mapping sheet that you have to. Means these values are fixed, and you have to hard code it in your code. If you people have any doubt in any line, means you can ask me if you feel. You can see these are one-to-one mappings, and somewhere we are doing casting. We are receiving a date time format, and it will be in character format, and we need to cast it into a date format. That's why we have used a date format and cast function. Similarly, you can see this while loop is getting ended here. And this CMM count we have kept for each row. Means each row will get processed. We are counting how many row one XML is containing. We are counting that through CMM count. It's like one row it got processed, two row it got processed. Then it will keep updating. Means CMM count will get increased by one. How many rows it will process? Means those many rows will get processed. The CMM count will get increased to that number. And at the end, we are propagating it to the out terminal. You can see here it is out, and I can show you it is connected to out. Here you can see many out terminal will be there, but means whatever you are using, if you are using out one, propagate to out one, then you need to give here propagate to out one, and you have to give out one. If you are using out 2, similarly, you have to give out 2. If out 3, then you have to means you have to just code it like that. Means we are using here out terminal. That's why we have given out. And message will go to this Kafka server. And Kafka server means you can see we are using the topic name here. We need to check with this topic name, and these are the servers where we are publishing this message. Anything you want to ask in regarding code?
Good so far, Madhuri. Keep going.
Okay. Okay, and it will publish the message to Kafka server. And how we can see that message got published to that Kafka server? There is a command through which we can download the message from that particular topic. Like this is the command. We just need to change the topic name. This is the topic name. We need to give the topic name of our flow. If we are using this topic name, we will give the topic name here. And this is a text file. You can give whatever you name you like. We will be downloading that message to this text file. I can show you how to download that message from Kafka server. This is the path. This is the path where we can download this. Now I have not triggered any message for this one. That's why I don't think so. Means we will get any message in this workload txt. And after leaving this command, we can use Control C. Here you can see means many of the files. It can means a message has been downloaded from Kafka server in many files. And I can show you one like vendor FLTXT. In this format, the output message we will get from Kafka server. This is the way to get the output message from the Kafka server. Yesterday, Saila told you about that stored procedure, how we are it is getting from N to P. Today, we will see how to trigger that stored procedure. How to trigger that stored procedure. Whatever your board name will be, you need to create a directory. Like we have created here, there are so many directories. Like GL balance sheet. We will go inside it and we will check how the configurations are done. These values are default, means only you need to see this connection factory. There one JIND binding is there, means which will connect the stored procedure to our queue. Means how we will put the message to our queue using JNDI bindings. Whenever we create a queue, we will get this JNDI bindings, and we need to give that value to here connection factory name and this destination queue. These two values we need to provide it here. For whenever we create a new queue, we will get those values from infra team, and we have to just populate those values here, connection factory name and destination name. This is a Java property file, means where we mention if we trigger that stored procedure, on which queue that message will go. And see, here we have provided that queue name also, environment, everything we have given. The BO name is GL balance sheet. And here you can see this process count is 201. Process count 201 means it will pick up 200 rows in one XML. Here you can see that it will have 200 rows in one XML. That process count means. I will show you the working of this stored procedure, how it is getting converted from status N to P. I'm updating some of the rows with process indicator as N. For one of the board called manufacturing order. You can see these many rows got updated with process indicator N. Here you can see process indicator is now N. And now I will be this is the command to run the stored procedure. This is common for all. Just we need to provide this board name, whatever this directory we have created, and in properties file whatever value we have given, we need to provide this board name here, manufacturing order hist. Now I will run this command. You can see process indicator will, for few of the message, it will get changed to P. See, you can see many are in X state. First it will go from N to X, and after X, after getting processed, it will go to the state P. P means this message got processed. And X means it is a these many rows got processed, and these are still in X, and it will change to P as soon as it got processed. It got processed all of the rows, so you can see all got values updated. Process indicators got updated to P value. Here the total means it got run and completed successfully. Means we can it have the status. You can see status completed, and you can check the log of that. In this path, the log got generated. You can see log file got generated. If any issue, you can check here in this batch track script manufacturing order. In this log, you can check if it got failed or something. You can check here. Means what is the issue with that in this log file. This is how we run the stored procedure using Java batch. This command is common for all. Only this board name it will get changed. Anyone having any issue in understanding this?
Looks good to me, Madhuri.
Now we will see. We'll go through the properties file of one existing flow. Like we have one flow like vendor deal, and whenever we will deploy this flow to our EG, okay, it's in bar you can see in generated bar file, whenever we will deploy a flow, here one bar file will get automatically generated. Means bar file is like it is a combination of all the message set and subflow and the flow which we are developing. It is a combination of all that. Means in one bar file we will get all the properties. Here you can see we are using this subflow, 3 subflows we are using: audit valid input, audit valid output, and exception subflow. Okay, whenever we will generate a bar file, it will contain all the values of this. We will take one bar file and I will show you how we read that values of that bar file. Like this is the bar file I have copied from my workspace.
Madhuri, I have a question here. Whenever we include a subflow, so you just said like whenever say subflow is included, all the values and all the features of the subflow is included. So just in case of Java, whenever we have inheritance, we have 3 modes, right? So is there any way to abstract some sections of that subflow, like on a basis of condition, or any way to like
Can you
include
speak
some
a
part of it?
little bit louder? Can you speak a little bit louder?
Is it clear now?
Yes, now it is.
So actually, I was saying like when you just mentioned a few minutes back that subflow, whenever we include it, all the values comes in the subflow, in the main flow, right? And but just in case of inheritance, like we see, like we have condition based inheritance also. I mean, we include some feature or we don't include some features of whenever we inherit a class. So similarly, in case of subflow, is there any way to like abstract some sections of a subflow, or every time whole subflow will be included?
Like we have this subflow, audit exception subflow. Okay, it is containing 3 flows, as you can see here: audit valid input, audit valid output, and exception subflow. If you don't want to use, if you don't want to include like audit valid output in your flow, you can just remove that thing in your flow.
No, I'm not. I'm saying like let's say we pick up a subflow called audit value input here. Okay, so
Okay.
whenever we include this subflow, all the features of this subflow, like everything will be included, right? I'm saying like, is there any way so that like we can abstract some part of that subflow, and so that we don't want to use that part of subflow and only some part is being used, like any condition based abstraction? Is it possible?
No, I don't think so. Means, till now, I didn't came across such situation. Means if you are using, you have to use, means whole thing it will come. Means you can't separate. We can use this thing and we will not be using that thing. Like inside, I will go inside audit valid input. If this is the subflow, if message is coming here, means it will means route according to the condition specified in compute node. We can't route, means we have to change them inside that compute node if you don't want to use some section. Otherwise, everything we have to use in a subflow.
Everything will come with that
Yes.
subflow. I don't think so. A part of subflow can be used, can be inherited. I understand your question, but I don't think so that is possible here. And if you really want to use some part of that particular code, right, then you need to create another subflow. Then in that case, and then you
Huh.
can keep using anywhere. Yeah. Anyway, good question.
Suppose you have given a bar file and you need to know the properties of that bar file. What are the, and then this is the command to read a bar file. Okay, just give the bar name of your bar file here. I just copied this bar file from my workspace. Okay. Give that location also where your bar file, where you have kept your bar file. And one tool is there, that is IBM Integration Console. Here you can paste that command. This is the way means you can read all the properties of that bar file. Now you can see that bar file is means the topic name is set as EDIS authorized item. Bootstrap server, you can see the value. Whatever is defined on the flow level, all the values will you can see by reading that bar file. You name or you can also see all values are. This is a way to read a bar file if we are given bar file, and you want to know what are the values, what are the properties the bar file is having. And this bar file will get automatically generated whenever you will deploy the flow, or else you can create a bar file. You can go to File, New. You can see a bar file. Like this, you can create a new bar file also. That's it for today. I have Hatul.
Okay.
Anyone is having any question?
Okay then. If anyone has any question, we can talk about that. Otherwise, we can wrap up. Okay, guys. Thank you. Thanks a lot.